Should you hire a business coach? Do you really need a business coach? Why do people work with business coaches? This is a question that I often get asked. Do I really need a business coach? Or who works with business coaches and how do they benefit? So I thought it would be a really good opportunity today to talk to you a little bit about the benefits of working with me, but also giving you a little insight into some of my clients, why they've chosen to work with me and what they gain from doing that. Because what I still find is I get people who think that working with a business coach is a bit of a sign of weakness, something that says that you're probably not really that good at business, or perhaps it's a sign of a lack of knowledge, that you don't really know that much about business. Obviously, as the business coach in this situation, I'm going to tell you it's the complete opposite. But that's kind of in my best interest. So what I'm going to do is give you some different perspectives, some different thoughts on this today, and help you to see a client's perspective and how this stuff can really work. But let's take the first point about, is it a sign of weakness or a sign that you don't really understand much about business? Here's an intriguing question, I think, because I often find that there is this expectation that you place on yourself that the moment you've started a business, all of a sudden you're supposed to understand everything about business. But chances are you didn't study business at school, college, university, and yet suddenly you place yourself under this massive pressure that you're supposed to know everything about it. And let's be fair, business is complicated. There are lots of different areas of business that you've got to get your head around. Systems, processes, teams, finances, just all the admin, social media, juggling all of it, getting all of that straight in your head. That in itself is an almighty challenge. That's why I'm so good at helping you. But what are the other reasons why you should consider hiring a business coach? One of the key reasons is that you are simply too close to your business. It's impossible for you to be objective about it. You can never be those outside eyes looking in, whereas a coach like me can give you that outside perspective. They can give you logic, they can give you objectivity. There was a brilliant quote from Tiger Woods a few years ago, which is actually in my TED Talk, and he talks about the fact that he has a coach, in fact a team of coaches, because as he describes it, you can't see your own swing. And we're just like that in business. His is the equivalent of his golf swing. With you in business, you can't see the small things that you could actually tweak to make the whole thing more streamlined, more efficient, more compelling to your clients, more profitable. There can be tiny tweaks that could make a massive difference, but because you're so close to it and you're so emotionally invested, it's really difficult for you to see those things. So that's one of the biggest reasons why my clients work with me. I can bring objectivity and those outside eyes looking in, and of course the beauty of accountability. The second reason to hire a business coach is to give you the opportunity to brainstorm new ideas, or even just to brainstorm your existing range of products and services. Am I doing the right thing here? Am I focusing on the right clients? Is my pricing at the right level? Am I delivering this in the right way? Is there something that I'm missing in terms of what I'm actually offering? With loads of my clients, I have this thing where I call it talking out loud coaching, where actually I do very little, but I just give the clients the opportunity to talk. And when they get all this stuff off their chest, half the time they will realise the answer just as they're talking. Very often they'll kind of hear themselves talking and they sort of reflect back. But also then I can just see one or two tiny things about what they've said that actually are the huge light bulb moments. So brainstorming is a massive benefit of working with a coach. One of the really enormous benefits is about helping you to move from that place of being the technician, the doer, the person that actually delivers everything, to really start to move to a place where you become the leader, the strategist, the manager of the business, and you start to actually build your team. So a perfect example here is I work with a client in recruitment. We've worked together for, I'm not sure, 6 or 7 years. And when we started working together, it was just kind of 1.5 people in the business. And like I say, 7 years down the line, they're now a team of 13. The business owner is now very much the strategist. moving away, and it's been very challenging, moving away from being a micromanager and a bit of a control freak to now trusting her team, who are now incredibly self-sufficient. They've really stepped up and taken responsibility. The communication right across the business is fantastic. There are objectives in place, there are appraisals in place, there are performance reviews and things like that in place, which might sound a little bit corporate. But as you grow your business, managing your team, managing your processes, and managing the future and the strategy is really, really key. And again, that's exactly where I can actually come in and help you see the trajectory, see the path, and create the plan to make that happen. Help with tricky situations. I think this is perhaps something that it's a benefit that the majority of people probably don't quite realise comes with working. It certainly comes with working with me, whether it comes with working with every other coach, who knows? But I am frequently helping clients with how to deal with late payers, how to deal with awkward customers who are perhaps being a bit unreasonable, how to handle a pitch to a potentially new, massive and amazing client, how to take on those new brilliant opportunities. So lots of niggly things that when you're stuck dealing with it yourself can feel really overwhelming and really, really challenging. And just having somebody there to give you a little bit of input to help you make sure you're dealing with them in the right way can make a massive difference. Instead of those things dragging out then for days or weeks or months, you can hit them head on, get them resolved and just move on. I've got other things written down here about streamlining your business, getting loads of time back, taking more holidays, very important. But I think the short answer is there are a million reasons why working with me as your business coach will help you to streamline things, help you improve the performance of your business, help you improve the profitability of your business, and help you build something that you are massively proud of. If you want to know more, get in touch with me at tailory.co.uk.